Hello my angels and welcome to another video on my channel. Okay, let me just start off by saying that this video was spontaneous. I was not planning to make a YouTube video today, but I was looking back on my channel and I saw all of these chats I used to do pretty much unedited. Some of them I even filmed on my phone, but it was just me talking to you guys like we're best friends, like we're FaceTiming, talking through some things that have helped me, talking through some of my struggles, and a lot of you guys related to them, and I really loved making them. So I was like, you know what? How about we do a video where it's no editing to limited editing, and it's coming from the heart because I really want to talk to you guys. I have my coffee. This is actually a refill of my coffee. I made it fresh this morning because my husband was running late from work, and usually he makes the coffee, but today I made the coffee. So let's have the first sip together. Delicious. This is actually not my first sip. This is a refill of my cup. But anyways, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing with the new year? How are you feeling about the new year? Me personally, like, I love just the feeling of new beginnings, new and fresh beginnings. I love, but for some reason this year I'm not like just excited about the idea of a new year, new me, because I think I've been developing habits, and like if there's a habit I want to take on, I've been starting it right away, which is crazy because I never used to be this type of person. I used to always like put things back, and I would just push them back until like a new start, like a new year or like my birthday. But last year, it was a big year of growth for me. I really pushed myself a lot, and for some reason, any habit I wanted, I started implementing, so that this new year, it's more of just like a marker of like, okay, this is when this era starts for me, as opposed to, okay, on January 1st, I'm going to become this completely different person. I don't believe in that. I, of course, believe in change and glow ups, but I don't believe that, okay, in the new year, you're just going to become a new person. You're just going to overwhelm yourself, and you should always just take it one goal at a time, one step at a time. That's the only way that you're going to stick with your goals. Trust me. And this is coming from someone, like you guys have seen my journal collection. I have a lot of journals. I've reflected a lot. I'm big about change and changing, but the only time I started seeing real progress is when I just took it easy, took it one thing at a time, and I was intentional and I was present with my goals. But yeah, I mean, for me, 2024 was a good year. Not because, like, if you guys start watching my channel, like from the very first video, I lived a very different life, of course, because I was unmarried, and I got married last year, and I had a lot of great events, a lot of like new experiences too, a lot of travel with my husband, which was just amazing and new to me. But another reason, probably even a bigger reason why 2024 was amazing in my perspective, is because I just took care of myself on the daily, and I made sure that each day was as best as it can be every day. So like when I look back, the highlights aren't just me getting married or just me traveling a lot, because I was talking to my friends the other day and they're like, of course you had a great year because you got married, and I was like, yeah, of course. But then I was reflecting on them like, no, I had a great year. Of course, one of the big reasons is because I got married. It was a big highlight, but it's also like the day-to-day stuff, like enjoying my cup of coffee every day, okay? Being intentional about the outfit that I put on, taking some time to do my skincare, taking the time. I had an era in the summer where I would go on walks alone, and I would remember this era, like I'm remembering it right now in my head in 2024, and I feel a lot of peace, and I feel super proud of myself that I really just got up and did things for me. And I don't know about you guys, but like, I really did not do that before in my life. I used to kind of get up, go with the flow every single day. I wouldn't review my goals. I would put on whatever outfit. I wouldn't really clean my space. And if I'd clean it, it would be like once every few weeks, and the rest of the time it's cluttered. I'm not mindful about the things I have. I'm always like buying new things. But this year, I had some hiccups in the way where I fell into buying a lot of stuff for my wedding because I thought I needed it. like designer shoes, lots of clothes, but I had a reality check and I realized that I don't need all these things, and I learned from all of the experiences, and I can go deeper into that in another video, but it really has been the small things in life. The small things in life. And if I tell you guys, one of the biggest things you can do to beautify your life is have your goals with you. Like, one thing that really helped jumpstart my year in 2024 is every single day, I kid you not, I had a notebook just like this one. And I would wake up in the morning, I would journal if I felt like it. And when I say journal, I mean I write how I feel, what's in my heart, is there something bothering me, what I did the other day. It's a way for me to like recall information, reflect on what I did and what I want to do. It's kind of like just venting to myself, okay? And then I would also have 3 different sections. This is what I would write. I would write my goals, and I would repeat them every single day. My manifestations, things that I want. Let's say I wanted a BMW, okay? I will say, I have a BMW. I'm so thankful for my BMW. And like every day in these goals, I would write 3 things. So 3 manifestations, 3 goals, and then lastly, affirmations. So I am statements like I am intelligent, I am present, I am hardworking. And I feel like it really just rewired my brain and set me on the right track from the beginning. I fell off with that habit as the year went on because I got a little bit busier, but this is a really big tip for you guys. Like, if you do everything every single day, even if you don't keep doing it every single day by the end of the year, you still will have like the principles. Your brain is still used to thinking these things on the daily, and you can be less hands-on with the journal because you don't have to be hands-on and writing in it every day to be successful. It definitely helps, but it shouldn't feel like a chore, okay? If there's a day that, you don't feel the need to do it, then don't. But I think just for discipline, especially if you haven't done this for years and you just really desperately need that structure in your life, which I know I did, make sure to do it, and I promise you it's going to beautify your life. Now, another thing is to make your bed every morning. I started doing this like towards the end of the year of this year, which I know is crazy and embarrassing, okay? But we listen and we don't judge. Have you guys seen that trend on TikTok? Let me take a sip of this coffee. But yeah, I started consistently making my bed towards the end of the year this year. And by consistently, I mean every single morning. Because before, I'd do it on the weekends. I'd do it every now and then. But I just wanted I loved the routines I created for myself in 2024, and I want to create more routines, more rituals, more habits, and I really feel, I don't know what it is about making your bed. Like, your space looks cleaner, you already accomplished the first task of the day, you feel organized, you feel like you have your life together, even if you don't, but at least you have one thing right. And there is a tip on how to get a habit, and this is from a book I started reading but I did not finish in 2024. It's called Atomic Habits. Basically, the way to get into a habit and to stick to it is to pair it with another habit. So if you really struggle making your bed, okay, maybe when you have your morning coffee, it can be your cue. Okay, while my coffee's brewing, I'm gonna make my bed, okay? Or maybe you have a skincare product on your face while it's drying, you make your bed. For me, it's a rule, and I remember okay, before I leave the house, I need to make sure that my bed is clean. And I know it may not work for everyone because you may have to leave the house, maybe later in the day. But for me, it just works because I don't know, I just love the feeling of my bed is made, and when I come home, it's gonna be made. And I don't know, it just makes me feel really good and has definitely made my life a lot more beautiful. Now, I have other things that I wrote down on this list because I really wanted to share some of the things that have been making my life beautiful. Let's see. Oh, one thing I talked about in my New Year glow up video is decluttering. Made my life more beautiful. I'm not going to belabor that, but you guys, every once in a while, go to your closet, declutter, and as you build your dream wardrobe, and this is something I want to work on this year. So last night I literally was up until 3 in the morning because I couldn't sleep. I don't know why, but I was up till 3 in the morning and I was looking up and asking ChatGPT. ChatGPT is amazing. You can ask it anything. But I was asking ChatGPT like what are the best fabrics? And it can help you like determine the price points, like which price point is reasonable versus which is not. And I was also browsing on websites, so I browsed Banana Republic and a few other smaller sites that I never saw before, even Abercrombie and Fitch. And I'm trying to get more into like buying wool, like real wool mixes in my sweaters, in my coats, in my jackets. I want to get into buying cashmere. It's just crazy because literally one cardigan that I really loved was almost $200, and at this point of my life I'm like, I really don't have the money to be spending that much on one shirt. But I want to get into that, and I don't know how I'm gonna budget it. I'm gonna take you guys with me on the journey if you're interested. But for me, like every once in a while I go on big shopping sprees on Shein, and I've spent like maybe 600 on one shopping spree. The last 3 times I only spent around 200 each, but I'm thinking instead of being kind of wasteful like that, I'm buying a lot of clothes at once, why don't I every few months I buy me one piece? So maybe in like the first 3 months of the year, I buy me 2 pieces, like a nice coat and a nice cardigan. It may be $200, but it's a nice piece I can repeat, and I just build it on. And then in a few years, I'll have a nice collection of high quality clothes, and I can still allow myself to buy from fast fashion, but maybe not as much. And I'll make sure to wear it, repeat it, and get my money's worth. So I'm just trying to be more mindful in that aspect. So I would recommend you guys try that out as well. But I think key is just being mindful about what is already in my space, and everything that I have in my closet, I have to have a use for. I have to have a use for, I had to use it, and that way it's clean. That way every time I go in the closet, I know what I'm gonna wear, I have something to wear, and I know that that can be a struggle sometimes. Now, another thing that will help you beautify your life is keeping a physical maintenance. And I know a lot of people on YouTube and just in general like have crazy maintenance routines with like facial treatments, hair masks, but it really has changed my life. I will say changed my life when I started doing my eyebrows properly. Now they're not done now, so you can't really see the difference. Okay, but I posted a video on YouTube, like it's the one that has 1 million views. Okay, so it's like literally the only one that got viral. But in that video I got a lot of hate, and a lot of hate comments about my eyebrows. It didn't hurt my feelings, but it got me thinking about them. Like, maybe there is something wrong with my eyebrows. Maybe these haters are right. And you guys, they were right. I found out that I just have been doing my eyebrows wrong. The way I did them before is just leaving them natural. I never really did them or put any effort in them. I went and started getting them shaped and laminated, and I feel like it brought out the features in my face. So a tip for you guys, at the very least in your maintenance routine, is to not be afraid with playing around with like your physical appearance, mainly your eyebrows. Your eyebrows will really change your face, but maybe go and try to get a brow lamination and tint. Maybe it will shape your face better if that's something you think that can help you. Play around with facials if that's something you haven't tried before. You guys know I used to love my facials. Right now I'm cutting down a little bit because I like and enjoy my skincare routine at home. And another thing is just knowing what works for your body in terms of your workouts, but I'll talk about that in a second. But just like keeping up with my physical maintenance, and if you keep up with your physical maintenance, you will just automatically feel more beautiful. You'll be able to tackle the day better, and you'll just be a better version of yourself. And like I said, for me, the biggest thing last year was the eyebrows, just learning how to do them, learning like if I want to slay, I'm gonna go and get my eyebrows laminated because I know that looks good on me. Another thing I found out, I only have gotten it twice. The second time I got it at the place I got my eyebrow lamination done, and they slayed. Eyelash lift, a game changer. Every single morning, because I'd wake up and I'd look literally put together because I have some eyelashes and they show, and I just feel like it really worked for my features, so I'm definitely gonna get that again. And then in terms of like physical activity and exercise, I'm a big believer in doing what feels good for your body. Like working out has to be, I don't want to say it has to be enjoyable, but it has to be sustainable. So if you're starting this new year, and I hope I catch you towards the beginning of the year when you're listening to this. If your goal is to go to the gym and you're doing a routine that is just so far from what you were doing before, and it's just difficult, and you feel like it's a challenge and it feels good because you feel like you're doing something different, I guarantee you, you're going to quit very, very soon. You're not going to go back. When it gets busy, when life throws something sideways at you, you're not going to go back. The way to know, like, workouts and a routine at the gym that your body likes, that you will keep doing, is to start small. Literally, when I started going back into the gym, I would just be on the treadmill. That would be the only thing I would be on. Little by little, I went to the machines. Little by little, I went to the free weight section. And now I do a mixture of everything and I feel good. So don't feel bad, and trust me, it's more sustainable if you start going to the gym and you focus on one thing. Even if you're there only for 20 minutes, you guys, just like start slow, but have consistency be the main thing at the forefront of your mind. Just consistency. I'd rather you be consistent for a whole year, walking for 30 minutes on the treadmill and maybe doing like 10 minutes of strength exercise, than you doing like an hour of like a hard workout for 30 days straight for New Year's, and then life gets busy, you have something thrown sideways at you, and then you just give up. Then what is the point, right? It's all about like consistency and having it like ingrained with your daily routine. And when I started doing that in 2024, and now I'm continuing in 2025, I just feel like great. I feel like my life is more cohesive. It has a rhythm. I know, like in the mornings I like to go to the gym. It's just made me feel more grounded, and that's definitely something I did not do before. Anyways, my angels, I have been chatting for 17 minutes, which is insane. I am going to finish this coffee I have here, and I'm actually going to go have an everything shower because I want to blow dry my hair. This is one of the things I want to start doing this year, and I'm going to try my best. I don't know if I'm going to be able to succeed, but I'm going to try my best whenever I have a little bit of a chance, is to do like weekly blowouts so my hair is looking good. Oh my gosh, the lighting, I don't know what happened. Hello, it's kind of bright. But yes, to have weekly blowouts and that my hair looks put together regularly. Because usually it just be looking like this. Kind of be looking crazy. Right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this looking crazy or is it fine? I don't know. Whatever. But in 2025, I would like to slay with my hair. I would like to take care of my hair. One of the things I want to do, I want to get like another trim. Because I cut it really short after my wedding. Like, my hair was up to here, but it grew a lot in half a year. But yeah, I want to trim it. I want to take care of it. And I want to do like styles that will last me the whole week so that I can look put together the whole week. Because in 2024, we grew up. We became and are becoming our dream self. But in 2025, we are going to glow up even more. In all aspects, like mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, and everything. And in terms of just mentally, my goal with that is to keep up the journaling and also to start reading. I started reading this book. It's the stupidest book. It's over there. It's called How Highly Influential People Speak. Oh my god, it's the worst book ever. I literally went and returned it on Amazon. Like it was a returnless refund. I got refunded because they didn't want me to send it back, but oh my god, the book is horrible. It's like there's a lot of blabber in there, like a lot of just nonsense. And I know my goal is to read, but I refuse to read low quality work. I found multiple typos in the book, and this is coming from a girl who does not read, okay? Like, I should be able to miss typos because I'm not a reader, but no, the book is horrible. So I returned it, and I am on the hunt for a better book. So let me know if you have any reading recommendations, because I really do love to just improve myself and read and, you know, have my brain working a little bit. But anyways, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a blessed day and a blessed week. Please let me know in the comments, like, what are your outlooks for 2025? How are you feeling about it? What are like some habits that have helped you beautify your life? I know in the past I've talked about a lot of things, whether it's like getting yourself flowers or like treating yourself or decorating your place. Of course, these are all important, but I know you have some tips that have worked for you. So share it in the comments so I can learn from it and others can learn too. But if you want to see my face again, subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, I like you, and hit the like button. And I'll talk to you guys next week. I post every Sunday, but I do post bonus videos. So this might be a little bonus video on the end of the week. We'll see. But I do post consistently, religiously, every single Sunday without a miss. And if I miss, then that is just unacceptable. So I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.